him to be famous.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Bimini. When we last left our heroes, they were in the middle of a battle. So let's get back to it, shall we?
I wasn't in the middle. We're about to start it.
Well, they're going to start and I want to watch the bloodshed, so please.
Micmac walks forward further ahead of the wolf, and he'll look directly into this creature's facial area.
Yeah, facial area.
We don't know if it has eyes, so...
Its eye holes are full of diamonds and flowers.
Facial area. He begins to irradiate with a dark aura. His scales and skin begin to be wrapped up with barbed wire penetrating his scales and bleeding him slowly as he begins to speak in a mixture of abyssal, infernal, and aboleth. Speaking words of power. He begins to look to the creature before he closes his palm, and the southern accent goes away as he says, "Bend the knee."
Yeah. How far in are you?
I was about maybe 15 feet into the actual clearing.
Stones around the clearing light up that were once unseen, covered in moss. An entire spell that you just cast has not gone anywhere. This whole area is devoid of magic, period. It is a giant trap that is made to dispel all magic that comes within it.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Meaning our invisibility won't work either.
No. We'll figure out.
It is an entire field of dispel magic. This is its den. This is its lair. And you are in it.
What would happen if one of the stones was broken?
Immune to it. He already planned. I mean, it's a good technique, but these stones are not normal stones.
Or at least moved in a different... So it breaks the circle.
If you break the circle, most of the time anti-magic fields break, but I guess not.
You are in its den. You are in its lair. It only leaves here now, you know, to gather victims.
And in this case...
I got something.
Oh. Go ahead.
I want to try and lure it away from him. I'm going to cast, a mirror image on myself and go, "Hey, ugly, over here!" And, like, they all start waving
Because
in
we
the
would be
woods.
outside of the
You'd
magic
be outside the barrier.
Yeah.
So,
Can a spell... Well, no.
Yeah,
Because I was going to say, could someone outside of the barrier project something into the barrier?
Mm.
No. Okay. That was a dumb
It's
question.
literally how it's set up to dispel all magic that comes within it.
Okay.
It wouldn't dispel wild shape, would it?
Is it magic?
No, it's a natural ability.
Okay, then no.
Mm-hmm.
It's a part of the class.
part of the class, part of the crew.
Part of the
I
class,
hate
part of
you.
the crew. Part of the class, part of the crew.
I hate you.
All hands!
Maybe I should
I could
run in and have Micmac grab onto me
I mean, that would at least get you out of harm's way.
and let the creature chase us.
This is why I cast it at its normal 5th level instead of 9th level. Precaution.
Okay. So what do we do?
Well,
remember,
It literally is, at this point, looks at you, kicks up some dust, turns back and starts peeling skin again.
That's when it sees, you know, me at the edge of the forest, like what is it, like 5 copies of me or something? I forget.
It has no interest. It's focused on right now what it's doing.
Huh.
And it's killing these gnomes very slowly and painfully.
in this case,
It is turned away from him, meaning an attack of opportunity.
It would be an attack of opportunity.
I have a better idea.
Now I'm thinking like a DM.
After Kinda. After moving out of the circle, which I'll just slowly walk out, mostly because like I figure it's gonna stay that way. But once I'm
Are you trying
Oh.
to walk out right now?
yes,
You can't. There's like a barrier holding you in.
barrier.
Yep.
Well, the only way to work with magic like this is to do my own anti-magic field, which is something that you're able to cast even an anti-magic field to nullify.
Bye.
Try? No, succeed. Let's see.
I said bye.
Meaning it would work.
Yeah, it will.
Probably it would work to get him out, but
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and then like
is that a spell that a cleric knows?
Yes. Specifically, it is my
Cleric.
8th level spell, anti-magic field.
Let me find it. Anti-magic field. Here it is. Okay. Targeted effects. Other magic effects, such as magic missile or charm person. Target creature or object has no effect on target. Areas of magic. Here we go. You don't have wall of fire though. Overlap large enough areas to cover its.
I still have an idea.
What is your idea?
Well, it likes gnomes.
This is true.
it's going specifically after gnomes.
It seems to be.
By the look of it.
Anti-magic fields don't nullify other anti-magic fields. Dispel
Nobody can-
magic. So
There's no effect on the sphere. Spheres created. Different anti-magic spells don't nullify.
yeah, I had to look it up just to be sure. I
Is
wasn't
it-
going to tell you no. I was just going to make
Is
sure.
Is it the barrier
Did
or
they
the
change
or
this?
the magic anti-magic field that you're trying to dispel?
It doesn't matter because the dispel magic of similar anti-magic fields was established. Ergo, the spheres wouldn't nullify each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would be a constantly looping thing.
A paradox.
Or its own enigma.
All of the above. Anyway, it's going to turn to face you now, and it's going to speak in only a tongue that you would understand. And it's asking point blank, what do you seek?
Your destruction.
Non-comprehensible. Not going to happen. Now what do you seek? Stop wasting my time.
I'm rolling stealth.
I seek to restore order to these lands, and you're a problem in that.
Get the gnomes off my land, I'll quit killing them.
Quit killing the gnomes who are trying to make a home.
Quit getting on my land, I'll quit killing them.
I think we can come to a compromise, actually.
Lawyer time.
Yeah, I was gonna say lawyer time.
I own all of the forests. They cut my trees and kill my children. And you want me to let them live?
Sure, under certain stipulations that we can work out. I am a man of the law, and I'm a man of
You're lying.
many contracts. Oh, not just my law, nature's law, Chaos law, devil's law, angel's law, ascension's laws.
I care not for ascension.
Good. Then we can make a deal right here, right now. For what?
Did I hear deal?
You can shut the fuck up now.
I heard deal. You just see Alquan walk right in, not even
Alquan.
thinking about it. Oh, goody, a deal. Why are you making a deal with this thing?
No, simple. I'm doing what a lawyer does best. Find compromises and make deals with unsavory individuals. No offense, Aliquan.
None taking you, little vermin.
Now, and he'll take steps forward again. I say it'd probably be best if we make a deal where they can still live on the land, but under small taxation laws. Simply put, I'm saying for every tree that they cut down, they plant 10. And they have to manage these trees. If those trees die, they lose a limb or a pound of flesh. To you. So that way they will make their they will make the forest an extension of themselves as well. In
Roll
a
a
way.
persuasion check.
Yep.
How good is your charisma?
Fantastic. Why you ask?
Just
So
making
is
sure.
its charisma is extremely high, so it's got like a +9.
Not bad. What'd you roll?
19.
I roll a 17. What's the total for you?
19.
Oh, I rolled a 17 plus 15. So 33? No, 32.
He's listening, but he's still apprehensive.
You see, I see how you're torturing them as punishment. That makes sense. So I thought that I could incorporate...
Do you want them back?
Well, the ones that you've killed, not going to save them. So...
He literally, without even missing a beat, raises an army of undead. And I mean army. There's at least...
Dang, I was gonna do that.
Yeah, this isn't going to end well for you guys if you screw this up. Not going to lie.
I mean, I'm a druid. Couldn't I help the gnomes regrow the forest?
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, that's kind of what I'm banking on.
98 undead gnomes have risen from the dead.
Are they zombies?
They're all under his control.
Uh-huh.
Are they skeletons or zombies?
They're rotting flesh, and some are skeletonized.
Alright, so mostly zombies, like half skeletons.
And they're not very pretty. And actually, you see a few of the missing gnomes that have been missing from town.
Yep. It's like, alright, so there are only a few issues, a few being from the actual town. How far out do your lands reach? We need to have a set boundary so that way we know where the boundaries are, where it lies, and how much around your lair you want absolutely untouched.
He literally thinks for a moment and shoots up a starlight beacon, and it brings down a curtain, a 500-foot radius around his area. That is his land, and where part of that is, you see part of the town has definitely encroached on part of it by cutting out some of the little tree saplings.
Is
Alright.
it the junkyard?
Right at the edge of the junkyard.
Yeah,
Right at
okay.
the edge of the junkyard. Alright, so here's the
Right
thing.
where they put the hotel. They literally cut out a good 50 foot of his forest.
So, here's the deal. I need at least... I need at least 200 more feet off of that small parcel of land. Specifically, that small
Roll with
section...
disadvantage.
Let me finish.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage. Because you're talking about taking land from someone.
Yes. Let me finish.
Can he finish his
Let him finish.
He may swear you.
Let him cook.
The whole point is to have the full thing. Those who lash out beforehand pretty much lose most things. So let's take it easy. Let me finish. Now, 200-foot parcel of land, specifically upon the shoreline alone. Mostly due to what the town is, what it relies on, it makes sense that they would need that small area to develop. However, all the trees that are cut down, they must then go and plant 10 for each one they have. And for each foot that they take from it, they need to give you a tax in bullets, water, food, whatever you see fit, as long as it isn't live specifically.
You just hear tapping of wood.
Outside of that, they will no longer be able to encroach further into the land. And they will have to actively have people out in the forest and, like, overlooking, making sure that nature takes its course and that there are no, like, mischievous idiots running about and burning down random trees in the forest. So essentially you're going to have a dedicated force of rangers as well to manage the forest.
Sweeten the deal a little more.
Alright. What are you looking for?
He thinks for a moment and looks right at Brielle, who he can now clearly see in the forest.
Oh crap.
A wife. Her.
Not her. Unfortunately, she's a part of the employer. And he's the one who has the connections further in to ensure that the deal is essentially sanctioned and has genuine ramification. You can't take her, but out of anyone pretty much else in the town, absolutely.
Her.
Not her. Unless, of course, looks over at Alcon. Are you up for sharing?
Is
You just want me to kill you, don't
I
you?
feel like you're not
Genuine-
asking the right person.
Genuine question, though, because you are a demon near the Ring of Lust, so...
Lust is 2 levels above me, you asshole.
Oh yeah, you're right. You would be below lust. I'm saying in the physical... Jeez.
I am the Lord of Pride, you little shit.
Well, then take pride in that your wife's wanted.
True, but I still feel like
He can
we're
have my
asking
side
the-
wife before he has my real wife.
Actually, hold on a second. That's a good point.
This is true. You have not even asked the person who is part of this.
The
My
side
side
wife.
wife just popped in.
Oh, perfect. Well,
Here, let me get it out of the bag.
please do.
He just reaches into the bag and literally,
Takes the cat out of the
Sappy.
bag.
here you are, I'm pulling you out of the bag.
Yanked out by my tail.
Yeah.
I am out of the closet.
Obviously! Sapphire, I have a job for you.
Before she takes the job, let's see if he's interested.
You're to marry this ugly little woodlit creature and be his spouse.
Who?
We're fighting a monster right now.
Not
and
fighting, more discussing.
We're
Yeah,
discussing.
we're-
He's
we're-
called
we're
the Forest
negotiating.
Emperor. Right now, he's been caught peeling the flesh off the gnomes.
And considering the fact that it can summon...
It can summon armies of the undead.
Yeah, I think...
Yeah, because Brielle.
Whatever it's killed, it can summon back. That's a little bit concerning.
And you people are trying to whore me out.
Obviously, I mean.
Unfortunately, it's kind of needed.
So,
yes.
what do you want to do? Do you want to take it or not?
I live to serve you in a bit. I'm sorry, but I'm loyal to only the 2 of you.
I'm going to put the damn cat back in the bag. It's useless.
Cat, second wife to my lord. We really need a piece of ass like you for this.
Are you wanting to use him because I can try?
What?
What?
Say that again?
You want me to seduce him, right?
No. We don't need you to seduce him. We just need you to be his wife. Those are 2 different things because wives usually don't seduce.
Unless the
I can't get...
Unless naturally.
in this bag.
He literally stamps his hoof, walks up to the edge of the line, and looks at Brielle and says, "That's one."
Alright.
Are there any other high elves in the town?
That's actually a good question.
Yeah.
There are two others.
Oh,
You,
Oh no!
you have
No wait, I have the perfect girl for you.
hey.
She'll
I
break
want to
you.
marry-
I have the perfect girl.
Hold on a minute, Sappy.
Best part is, they can be whatever you wish.
Who?
A shapeshifter. Perfect in form.
Bring her to me.
Will
And
do.
I will truly resurrect all of these deceased gnomes back to full life.
Well, that just sweets the pot on my end. I think we got a deal.
Okay, I don't have to do
Not
what I was going to
today.
do.
I've had time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She will be my wife.
Yes.
Fully committed.
Maybe can you do weddings?
I can't.
do weddings, but I trust the cleric to do it better.
I can't. Well, I can do the paperwork, but it's Fluffnir who does the, like the ceremonies. All right. Now, to be fair, she has a weird name. Please don't make fun of her for it. It's Elletty.
It sounds like a challenge, but I will deal with
Thank you. Now,
it. Leave my force and retrieve her. I will keep this one as compensation until you return.
yes, the wolf. Go
Not
ahead.
the wolf. He literally grabs Braille through the barrier and pulls
No,
him
son
in.
of a bitch.
Braille, you have been pulled into the barrier. You cannot escape.
No, son of a bitch.
Alright. I know what I must do.
I wouldn't recommend spell work if I were
No.
I'm doing. I feel like we've about got this handled.
Real, we almost have this handled, and we have a shape-shifting piece of ass that's wound, so...
Yeah.
you. Stop
let's
whatever
just-
you're doing, damn you!
Let's just let this.
Braille, don't do it! Just behave!
Don't follow in the footsteps of Aliquam. Don't be prideful, please.
She's
that
my
has
wife
to be
for a
prideful?
reason!
Because clearly nothing else we've tried has worked
What is it,
except
Sap?
this. Let's let this ride and see how long it goes.
But
For
what
the
if I
sake
do-
of
Hang
her
on a minute.
ass.
Sappy wants to say something.
Oh,
Sappy's gonna do something. She runs up and she goes, no. She
What?
goes, why don't you pick this instead of Brielle? I'm the best
That's
one.
what we're doing.
She said, and also Alacom won't kill you if anything happens to me.
Good point. He pushes Brielle back outside the barrier
Dang it, I was
on your
gonna-
ass.
Dang it, I had something very specific I was going to do.
He actually takes Sapphire Moon and retreats with her into a forest den with him. You come back with my new wife, or I keep this one.
And she gives you guys just a thumbs up.
honestly, both
Resident
options
idiot, at your service.
honestly, both options work.
Actually, they do. I was
Just
prepared
don't
to go
get
in.
the damn girl.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Obviously the barrier's down, then let's go!
Alright, yeah, let's go.
Alright.
I guess I could give
I guess
Mac a
we're
ride.
following him back then.
Braille just stands there.
We're
she's
heading to
just
the
really
hospital.
pissed.
I'm going to stay here and watch over Sappy. I can't let anything happen to her.
Good
Yeah,
idea.
I'm just going to stay here with him, and I'm really pissed.
Alright, that's fair. Alright, come on, little boy.
Okay,
So, just real quick, a snake sort of crawls up on one of the stones that's producing the barrier, and it literally explodes into 1,000 little pieces of blood and guts everywhere.
Ew.
So that's what would happen if any of you touched the stones.
Ew.
Okay.
It's literally causes an area effect spell of explosion, a fireball explosion.
Ooh.
They're protected against people touching them.
When does the druid respect a creature of the forest?
It's
You
also
would
like
think,
that
but you didn't.
I didn't attack it, did I?
No, he didn't.
And she was like, don't be cannon fodder.
Alright, so right now, Sappy, shut up and just do as you're told.
You're to keep him happy.
You're to keep him happy. What does a wife do?
Makes pancakes.
Oh, I hear it makes pancakes. Make me pancakes.
Who, me?
The wrong person for the
Make pancakes or I'm going to eat you.
In what way? I'm gone. I'm gone.
And this is where I'm just gonna go ahead and invite getting back into town.
He literally wraps his tail around you, which is very long, and coils it and binds you, Sappy.
Sapphire just glares at him and she goes, "Do you want me to be your wife or not? This is not how a husband acts."
Kinky.
Obey.
He goes, "Wives? We live in the time and age where wives don't have to obey their husbands."
You will obey or you will die. Simple. You can hear this clearly.
Yeah.
And then she goes, "Cool, and you'll never get your shape-shifting wife. They'll kill you."
No. Sappy, he's going to cast command on you.
You're gonna have to roll for me. My dice are in the house and I'm sitting on the board. Roll me a good one.
Anti-magic field even messes with the caster.
I know. So he's going to have to roll with disadvantage anyway.
No, it just nullifies it.
Oh, it nullifies it?
Yeah.
Period.
Okay.
But it does mean that no magic's gonna affect the inside.
That's true. So he tries to cast command, but it backfires and nothing happens.
It just fizzles. Maybe
It
a
just sort of fizzles and sparks.
Sapphire,
That looks like something I would do.
Could Brielle trade places with Sappy?
So instead, he's going to use his tail and hit you with it. He unwraps you and hits you with it. Let's see if he rolls to bypass your armor. Does a 16 bypass your armor?
I'm checking my armor. Y'all making me look my character sheet. Where's my files? There's my files. Her armor's a 12.
Yeah, it totally hits. You're going to take 2d10 plus 6.
2d10 plus 7.
Yeah, let me do the math.
About 30 hit points.
10.
So,
10, 3, 13, plus 6. 19. You took 19 points of damage first hit. And he looks at you point blank and says, "Make me pancakes."
and then she looks at him and she goes, "I don't have the ingredients to do that, actually.
Why didn't you say so?
Because the cook in armor
Yeah.
is vulgar."
She's gonna get killed.
Yeah, she is. If she doesn't listen.
Yeah.
Then what do you do?
And Brielle
Oh.
has her staff with her.
You know it.
Remember her
Sappy,
quarterstaff that is
You gotta know
the...
that Sappy doesn't have a lot
Yeah.
of hair in the world.
So Brielle can walk right into the field. You just can't use magic.
Right, because she has her quarterstaff with her. That
Are
is
you guys
against-
still attack him?
It's against cursed items, right? Cursed people.
Sapphire said,
It works. It works against all magic.
hang on,
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Which means it would remove any cursed items.
Right.
Sorry, it would actually remove any curses as well once it enters.
So, Sappy,
And Sapphire puts her finger up for a moment and says, "Hold on, I've got an idea." And she looks up at him and then she kisses his claw and she says, "But a wife can make me feel very happy."
you know I'm gonna like that.
He just sort of shakes his claw and he's like, "I have no genitalia if you're looking for sex."
Oh, but one does not need to have sex to be able to love, you know.
I am getting grossed out by you.
She gets up really close to him and snuggles up against him and she says, "A wife is there to make you feel like the greatest man on the island."
Oh God.
So
Yeah, roll a persuasion check with advantage. You've definitely made him uncomfortable.
This is actually really cool.
That's
Snuggles up against him.
Alright, I'm gonna roll it for you. What is your charisma?
Sappy.
My charisma is a 12 plus 1.
So, okay, so you got 16 then. Total.
She
With a 16, I'll say you've definitely made him uncomfortable, and he's like, "I am beginning to have second thoughts about this.
goes,
I was told by the gnomes' wives what it needed." This seems very unnecessary. You can just watch him.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh dear God.
And she takes his claw and she kisses it.
You just see him flinch. I notice a little flinch.
Who's switching
The creature's flinching.
What about you?
And she said, if a wife, she said, and if a wife is what you desire, then I shall be your perfect wife. And she starts hugging him.
Oh, he's gonna go.
Do we still need this in the deal? Does he still want it?
He literally just looks at you and is like, on second thought, I don't need a wife, get out. And he literally hits the barrier and pushes you outside. All the way outside the barrier, and he locks it where you cannot come back in. He even flings the gnomes that were still alive off the tree into the clearing.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord.
I guess that works.
I didn't even get to finish the
Congratulations,
concept.
Savvy, you grossed him out.
And she looks
Does
at
he
me
still
and
want the
hugs me.
deal?
He still wants the deal.
So Brianna
Just
steps
nice
forward
and
and, with her staff, taps it to the ground, looks at him, and says, I do know what you need. I know it isn't sex. You need someone to entertain you.
I'm listening.
An elletty.
I can give you something a story that would interest you.
With that, he actually lowers the wall a little.
May I proceed, my dear humble sir?
Come.
Thank you.
So,
And Alquan's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I know, he's literally like, what the fuck? No.
Trust me.
You just see him holding up 2 fireballs at 9th level, ready to throw them.
The kobold comes back with elletty in a more like prominent like female high elf form.
Yeah,
But
by the
like-
way, you do see Aliquam standing there with 2
Yeah.
raging fireballs, and Sapphire
I thought
beating
that was
up.
just his every Saturday night.
Nope.
No, great balls of fire.
Yeah.
Oh, great balls of fire.
You know, you just kobolds want to be charged.
This ain't the kobold speak. However,
Sappy's twerking.
no.
Sappy's twerking.
Smirking.
Twerking.
Proud of herself. for what
Oh,
she does.
smirking. I thought you said you're
Smirking.
twerking.
Honestly,
Twerking's funnier.
I'm just sitting over there because I successfully grossed the thing out. I feel so proud of myself for what I just did.
hell yeah, that was the plan all along. Good work.
Well, this has happened.
He sees the other woman that they have just brought.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's got this confused look. You see the diamonds switching like sideways, going one to one person.
Going
one to the other.
chameleon.
Okay, what is Eletty's current form right now?
Say again?
Redhead bombshell.
Like a 10-10 bombshell, like perfect, perfect,
Hair,
long,
body, everything.
long blonde hair,
She looks like a Malibu Barbie.
glowing blue
Except
eyes,
minus the
freckles.
intelligence
Yeah.
of a Barbie.
and well, just gifted in every form.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, he literally stops what he's doing and he's like, I think I have an oak tree growing for this one. You just see an oak tree in the field starting to sprout.
Oh God. Micmac looks to Letty. So, you have been voluntold. What do you mean by that?
Oh, good, a new bride. You just see flower garlands starting to pop up everywhere.
Oh no, you didn't. You didn't. It's like,
Unfortunately, he did.
but I did. Now, get in there!
You better get in there or I will bust your balls with these fireballs.
I don't want to go in there though. What?
Allow he gets uncomfortable if you get too romantic with him. Have fun with that.
It's a Letty, and I can do that.
But Brianna looks at him and says,
I had you all vodka.
What?
I trust
Oh,
you.
you didn't need that.
Lower the wall.
He slowly, very slowly lowers the wall.
I
It still stays up about this high, though.
I
Ready
peek
to
up.
spring at any moment.
I just peek up from behind a bush.
He literally says, "Leave now, while you can."
But I think I can charm you.
I don't think so.
But you wish to hear his story, don't you?
Leave now. He's giving you a warning. Leave now. You need to leave
Elletty
Brio.
says, "Would you care if I brought that in instead?"
Perhaps.
Yeah.
But Brielle also wants to really just this damn thing up his ass.
He has no ass! I hate to tell you, he has no
He's
genitalia.
plant. He's a plant.
But still, wouldn't she be able to spin around and hit him with this thing?
Don't
drive it into
You
him?
don't want to do this, please.
Go ahead, Brio. Go right
Don't.
ahead. I'm not going to stop you.
Okay,
Please
Bumper's
don't.
just gonna walk away.
So she does, because she's like, I've had enough of this. You've
All right.
done enough damage to all.
He literally grabs it mid-swing and snaps your staff like it's a twig.
Mm-hmm. But you left the window open.
Goes and Sappy goes,
It's
"You're
all
going
right.
out."
Yep, you did. He did.
Which means I can cast a spell.
No, he only lowered the walls to let you out. He didn't disperse the magic.
Okay.
So,
Doesn't mean I'm defenseless.
True. However,
with that, however,
Elletty
he is
just
going to
looks
make
like-
a reflex. And he is going to hit you with Acid Claw.
And she...
Dan jumps in the way.
Go ahead. It's a plus 11 to hit.
Dan jumps in the way to take the hit for her.
Okay. Oh boy.
We have a
11.
non-violent way already worked
29.
out.
Does that bypass your armor?
Yeah, by a lot.
Okay.
How much?
3d6 plus
I was all for the non-violent.
2d6.
Hence the reason why
3d6
I...
plus 2d6. Hold on.
Would he still be interested in the rest of the deal?
He would. He just got attacked. He's defending himself. Another d6.
Sappy gets Brielle
James.
And
up.
got the
4,
diplomacy.
5, 6. That's 10 plus 2d6 plus 2d6. So let's see here. Plus 12. 10 plus 12. That's 24.
24? I'll take it.
Yeah. Okay, so you take 24 damage. It is... Let me read it here. It is slashing. Oh wait, I forgot to add the plus 6 to slashing. Sorry.
Okay.
I
don't care how much damage, I'm taking it.
32. Sorry, 32 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
32 damage. There's your 6 to slashing, and then you got acid damage too on top of that.
Okay.
And he literally just flings you out, everybody out,
Including Brielle.
Okay, so...
including Brielle.
Dan
He
at
just
this
flings
point-
everybody out of his circle
Okay.
and lifts the wall as high as it can go back into a dome shape over it.
Okay. So I'm casting
Good luck,
healing
Elletty.
wounds on you.
Yeah,
I
Elletty
didn't
is
define
inside
first
with
one
him.
flying.
Everybody is cast out but Elletty.
Basically, at this point, Dan is, like, sort
Really
of
much for
laying somewhat, more out of shock than anything, just sort of, nearby in the woods.
Mac, you got healing, right?
Well, I'm casting healing.
He's a
wounds.
cleric. What is it, Sappy?
Okay. Why don't we, since he got so uncomfortable with Sappy getting romantic with him, what if we all tried getting romantic? Maybe he would be so uncomfortable he'll leave.
Well,
Brilliant
my
idea.
original idea was I was going to charm him, and then I was going to take my staff and destroy him.
How'd that work?
Not very
Unruly
well, but I
staff.
didn't get to charm him very well, did I?
Unfortunately, I think that Elletty may have messed up that plan by coming in a little bit too early before you.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Eletty's
because that's
here
what was
now.
original. I thought of like, okay,
Yeah.
she can go in and charm him with the story.
You literally
And
might want to
then-
stand clear because Aliquam just threw his fireballs. They bounced off.
Oh, everybody hit the deck!
Is Dan nearby the
Cast
fireball?
old earth and
No.
pick on his ditch to fall into.
Since
Yep.
Everybody needs to
Briella's
make a dex
protecting
check
Dan
immediately because
Mine's...
They do area damage.
I imagine, because I'm already prone.
Yeah.
Ow. Head.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Could I use a
I'm
reflex
serious.
action to cast Molder to make a hole for everyone to fall into?
Do it
Yeah.
quickly.
Yep.
It's a cantrip.
Oh
Do
yeah.
it.
Do it.
I do it!
17.
You might not even need to roll.
Like it's a
Uh,
10-foot hole.
He
I gotcha.
is using a molder.
Yeah.
Fireball.
I mean, how a fireball go through 10 feet of earth?
No.
No, it would go over it.
It would.
I love how I was
But the first
clearly
one,
just trying
unfortunately-
to do a dramatic thing, and it just kind
Well, Brielle
It's gotten
appreciates
lost
your
in the-
doing the dramatic thing. I am very pleased with you.
You got lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't something geriatric.
Lord Alacron, don't be an idiot. For the love of all that is good and holy. Or I will take DJ's sight to your head.
I gave him that scythe, you insolent whelp.
She goes, cool, do you like having it in your head? Because we're trying to keep people from getting killed. And then you want more people for your breeding program.
Obviously, you need to be in the breeding program with that dragon you just screwed.
Yeah, look at him. She goes, you never had sex with me.
You're unclean.
Not anymore. Yeah, I'm unclean now because I fucked somebody.
Eletty's just
You're
having a
full
really
of
hard
sea dragon
time
babies.
inside the actual like dome because now he's just like looking up at this giant like forest protector. It's like
8d6 fire damage. So the first one, I hope you guys rolled higher than a 24 because if you didn't, you're getting hit.
I thought
I
he did the Molder.
Oh, you did do Mulder,
Yeah.
so you roll with advantage, then you missed it. So here's the second fireball because he had 2. 27.
Did you guys... So I set my dice for
I'll roll for you, but it's not going to end well.
I did.
8.
I got a 1.
You got 8.
Okay. Can she immediately kill herself when you...
Well, if you're still alive. Okay, it's going to take 8d6 fire damage.
18 plus 3.
Who failed?
I rolled
Yeah.
an 18 plus 3.
I got a 20.
I got a 17.
21.
Okay.
Nine,
Yeah.
I have 3
I failed.
left.
17.
Both times.
Okay,
I rolled
so, this won't end well for any of you. Just saying.
Why did you have a Alicorn throw the fireballs?
Oh, I'm sweet by the psycho, a little bit psycho.
Why do you want to make your player suffer?
Yeah.
He was supposed to break the barrier. He failed when I rolled it because I forgot about the anti-magic. Okay.
The anti-magic would have made the fireballs fizzle out,
Yeah.
not
It
bounce
bounced
bounce.
off the
Yeah.
shielding. The
Oh,
shielding.
the shielding.
Yeah.
It has a barrier too.
Guys,
Just outside of it.
10.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Finally have someone who can top down a powerful
28
team.
for the first one. For the first fireball.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's the second. Oh, God. Why? 6, 12,
I'm hungry.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, oh wait, one more. 23. 27 for the second one.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
After both of that, Micmac's gonna
I'm
cast.
still up.
Micmac's gonna cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay. Aliquam is going to join you with a cleric spell of his own. He's a sort of an anti-cleric. He pulls from a little bit of everywhere. He's got a wonderful thing called a unlimited spellcasting ability, which sucks.
Where does it stop at least? People.
Yeah.
How much
How much time?
About the same as last.
Not there. Let me see here.
Beep. Beep.
Beep, beep. Okay, here we go.
Beep.
So is he still taking the deal or not? I can't tell anymore.
Yeah.
He wants the deal, but somebody made the mistake of attacking him.
Hence the reason why I
Real.
confused the
Well, if you let
situation.
me keep what I wanted to do with Thingy up.
Okay. Aliquam literally grabs, he pulls a spell at 6th level, and he's choosing two creatures that he sees within range. Who has the lowest health?
I do, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Afterwards, yeah.
Alright, so he grabs Sappy by her tail, grabs you by your arm. Who else?
I think it was okay.
I think that everyone else is already after my mass healing word.
Okay. He gives you Heal, an invocation spell at 6th level, instantaneous.
Mm-hmm.
Choose a creature you can see within range, and a surge of positive energy washes through the creature, and you regain 70 hit points immediately. This spell also ends all blindness, deafness, and any disease affecting the target. The spell has no effects on undead or constructs. So at that point, Dan got 70 back, and so did Sappy.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sal, Lord Alpha, I'm sorry I yelled at you.
That's fine. Go make me pancakes, you little bastard.
Elletty is just like looking around on the inside. So this is my new home. Great.
Yes, this is your new home,
I
my
thought-
flower.
I thought satyrs
He
loved the forest.
literally wraps you in beautiful flowers of lilac and rose.
He doesn't look like a satyr right now. In fact, he looks like a
Beautiful woman. This is what the creature he's marrying looks like, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I have to see it.
You want to see it? Hold on, let me turn on my camera for you.
Well, in this case, I feel we have a lot of catching up to do.
Oh, he's cute. Surprisingly cute. Wait, the god of the forest is Sylvanus. Why don't we just stick Sylvanus on it?
You could have, but you didn't. Anyway.
We didn't know that was
You
an
didn't give me
option.
the. You didn't give
Y'all
me a
should have
chance
known
to-
that he's your boyfriend. All you had to do was call him for booty call.
Yeah, but usually you want me away.
I mean, literally all you had to do was call him. You're in his hometown. Where would he have warped you to?
Directly to him. That's what you did last time.
I mean, that's all you would have had to do is say, honey, I need your help before we bang. Literally. That's all you would have had to do, but did you do it? No.
Sometimes
I
we
did
forget our
think-
assists.
I did think about it for a
also,
second, but I was
also,
like,
I did feel like this situation was way more interesting.
Way more interesting.
Yeah.
I
So
like
literally,
them.
this creature is decorating Elletty in roses, lilacs, lilies, and says, what kind of flower would you like, my new bride?
Plus, I'm also kind of
Tiger
finding
lily.
it funny.
He forms tiger lilies, a valley of them all around you.
Perfect. You know what? I think this is a lot more pleasant than I was expecting.
Now,
You just get romantic.
I have the perfect bride. Let me stick to my end of the deal. He casts True Resurrection on all the dead and undead gnomes. All 98 of them return to full life.
Ooh.
And then he expels them from the area and boop, bops them back all the way over to the junkyard. They come raining down.
Micmac shouts, "Thank you for your business, sir!"
As long as I get to keep my wife.
Daffy gets to
I only have 400 and something more years left of life on this island. It gets lonely in my twilight years.
Understood.
buddy.
And he looks at Elletty and says, I have no genitalia, so I do hope that is not an issue.
Elletty immediately turns to the phone. You son of a bitch! How dare you! You monster! You cocksucker! How dare you!
Dude, that's it.
Elletty is just shouting at Micmac. How dare you! You son of a bitch! You country fried kobold! You absolutely worthless sack of scales!
Would you like me to lower the barrier for you, my dear?
Daffy goes to him.
I'm kicking fucking ass.
He just opens the barrier and lets you out. Have fun, my darling.
Micmac just fucking runs. No! No, no, no!
Daffy, you should have gotten more man.
Elletty
I mean-
runs after. Come back, you son of a bitch!
I'd have to point out it's a rattlesnake rattletail. Organic vibrator.
True.
Elletty didn't think about that. He just thought no genitalia. Oh, you son of a bitch!
I have no genitalia, but I do have utensils.
I'll come back for that later. Come here, you little piece of shit! And
Yep, see.
well, thank you very much for joining in on this session. This was a definite turn of events, and it's definitely a new way of like how we're going to be running things. I have a feeling,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be interesting. And stay tuned for more fun, more thrills, and most importantly, more ass kicking.
And probably a bunch of chaos.
Can we do a quick flash forward to a sort of epilogue scene? I kind of had something I wanted to do between Dan and
Sure, go right ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Whenever when we're finally back at Cragwater, we see like all the gnomes are coming back, and Dan's kind of like he's very slowly recovering from that huge hit, and he kind of just sends for Micmac real quick to just kind of like talk to him. And I guess like he's in whatever the closest thing to like a doctor's office or whatever it is.
That would be Fluffnear's private physician's office.
Okay, so Micmac comes in and Dan kind of looks at Micmac and he says, "I think you were wrong.
In what way?
You said before that we're not the good guys, but I think in some ways you try to be a good guy, and I think that's kind of the point."
Well,
Oh, look, he has your number, boy.
hey. We do try to be good. And I guess it's the thought and what you put into it that counts. But we're still a long ways away. But we'll get there.
Also, for being a good boy, here's a lollipop.
Thank you.
It looks like a skull.
It does look like a skull on a stick.
Ooh, cool.
It's cinnamon flavored.
Anything else?
No, that was good.
Just love
All right.
flavor?
Cinnamon.
Well, once again, thank you very much
And
for
sugar
coming in.
free.
Also, just so you know, he also gives one to Sappy and says, "Here, it's pumpkin spice flavor."
Alright.
For the basic one.
Take care,
Basic
folks!
white girl one.
I
Before
know.
we leave, everyone.
But wait, there's more.
Before we leave, this is how we hope to plan all of our sessions, as Micmac has said. Now, some of you have been kind enough to write into our show. Most of you perverts are on FetLife who send me this stuff. That is right. Asta has a FetLife. And a lot of you little tards have sent me messages. I'm calling tards because most of them are sexual.
Should I split the recording?
So we're going to stop the recording here and pick back up with a second, last part of it for
All the questions.
all the questions. So, Kenji?
Bye-bye.